boom, 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 boom. That's today's theme music. Hello, it's me, Emmanuel Thomas, the first of my name, and you're watching my show, United in Kindness. Yes, that is what you're watching, United in Kindness, the name of my show. Now, we just got the notification. Let me pull it up so I can see what you guys have to say today. Come on. Okay. Let me text Miss Monique because she gonna be mad if I don't text her. All right. Okay. Here we go. Okay. I'm glad to have you with us today. We are making something simple for the first part of this show, and that is because we're going to do the church announcements. Today's announcements are, I have the flu, the real flu, literally, I have the flu. I ain't got that. You know, people be sick and they be like, yeah, I got the flu. No, I have the flu. Yeah, so that is why we are doing a simple recipe, because I'm not about to be cooking all the cooking today, and we have a lot of food. I can't laugh because I'm gonna cough. We have a lot of food left over from Thanksgiving, so we are not cooking food today because we have so much food left over from Thanksgiving. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do a smoothie. This is the first half. The second half I have a special guest, so you don't want to log off. This is just what I'm doing today, or what I'm not doing today. So we have a special guest. You don't want to log off because y'all are gonna be very happy when you find out what she's making. Okay, so I have never used this before in its natural state. Get my weapon. Which one? Choose your weapon. Okay. I have never used this before in its natural state. I have used it from the freezer section at the store, and that would be dragon fruit. I am going to use dragon fruit. Isn't it pretty? It's so pretty. Like, you can just sit and look at it. And when you choose a dragon fruit, you want to make sure that it's not mushy. But if you want to use it right away, you don't want it to be super firm. And yeah, that's how you pick it. And you want it to be more, if you're using a red one, you want it to be more red than brown, more red than anything else. So pick a red dragon fruit. At least that's what I read on the internet, and that's what we're doing today. All right. Okay. So how you can do it is, now this is what Google told me. Cut it in half, and the inside looks like this. It smells like a plant. It do. It smells like a plant. It doesn't smell like fruit. It just smells like a plant. Oh, and if you need to know where to get these, you can go to your local Asian market. We went to the Korean grocery store, and they had dragon fruit. Target said they had some, but they did not. They did not have any, and it says 6 left on the app, and we got there and there were none. So Target, please update your app more frequently so that we're not driving from store to store looking for things. Okay? Okay. Mom, do we have viewers that I need to say hello to?
Good question.
Next, you want to take your dragon fruit. Now, like I said, I learned this on Google. So don't be coming for me. Y'all talking about that ain't how you do it. This is how we gonna do it today. Ooh, it's coming. It's going right around the rim, just like that. Ooh, that was easy. That's so easy. There's a little bit left on this side, but yeah. We want to make sure we get all of it. And I want you to pay attention to the inside of this dragon fruit because we're going to see something in a minute. Okay. That one's done. This smoothie is for my mom because
I can't see.
You can't see.
You can't see.
What you trying to see?
I'm trying to see what it looks like while you're doing that.
Oh, you just kind of go around the edge. I can't face you and do it. Just go around the edge. See, like so. And then, come on out, little baby. Aha! Oh, man. Here's what we're going to do. And this one got a little pulp on it on the side. Okay, y'all stay with me now. Stay with me. It's about to get interesting. Cut that. Cut that. And then we're going to cut a little piece to taste. So we can see how it tastes when it's just like this. Because at the grocery store, I get red dragon fruit. So it's red on the outside, but the inside is also red. They make a red one with white on the inside too. Or they grow a red one, not make it, because you can't make dragon fruit. But they grow it. And then they grow another kind of dragon fruit, which I'm going to show in a minute. So let's taste this and see if it tastes good.
Cousin Shay is watching.
It tastes like a plant. It tastes like it smells. Hi, Cousin Shay. Glad to have you watching. I haven't seen you in a long time. Let's remedy that. Okay, let's try it one more time. You're supposed to try things more than once, because if you don't think it tastes right, you gotta try it again so that you can like it. I can't laugh. Stop smiling. Because I'm gonna laugh. If I laugh, I cough. I am using dragon fruit right now. This is dragon fruit. It's sweet. Okay. Next, I have some bananas I cut and froze. Okay? We're going to use some of these for Mom's smoothie. You can't have all the bananas. You can have some of them though. Okay? Now, is that all you would like in your smoothie? Because that's all they had on the TikTok video. Is that all you want?
That all you got?
No, I have some other things for mine. And you can have some too. I have some mango chunks. But you're not a big mango fan. Sorry, I have to, we discussing right now. What would you like, mango? Or you want just bananas and dragon fruit?
Like one mango.
Okay. And I forgot something. I'm coming. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. I'm coming. Okay, here I am. This is for something else, but I wanted to get it now. So, I have some mango chunks. Okay, now, come on. See, this one we not gonna do. We're not gonna be difficult today. We're gonna open it correctly. Okay. And it's still not open. Okay, there we go. Smells like mango. You said you want one.
Okay.
Is that enough?
That's one, yeah.
Okay. Great. So this is Mom's. And we're gonna blend it right now. And we're gonna see if it lets me blend it without putting liquid in it. Because sometimes blenders like liquid. Well, not sometimes, most time they like liquid because the stuff is too thick. It can't blend well. I don't like loud. So you're gonna see me plug my ears because I don't like loud. You good? You done? You might want some ice cubes in this, Mom. Because it looks to me, it smells good. It looks to me to be a little runny. It's not super runny, but get a cup and come try your smoothie. Please and thank you. Can you hand her a cup, please? Somebody help us. Oh, okay. That's what you decide to use. Okay. Then we're gonna pour it in here. Yeah, you can probably should put some ice cubes in it if you want it to be like different. Okay, come on the camera. Come on the TV. They can't see you. No, they can't see you. You have to come where they can see you. Oh yeah, it changes color when it touches cold.
It's actually good.
It's good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It'd be better as ice cream, but it's good.
Like if it was colder, like thicker?
Mm-hmm. And you could actually eat it with a spoon. That's good.
Okay. Thank you for your participation. Okay. If you're just tuning in, we are making something simple right now. And if you stay on, you will see what we are making after we make my dinner.
Hey, Erica.
Erica, Miss Lovey's granddaughter.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Erica. Okay, so next we have a yellow dragon fruit. And the reason I said pay attention to the first dragon fruit, I'm gonna put it right here. That one's pink or red. You can call it red. And this one is yellow. So like I said, you want to make sure it's got a little give to it, firm but has a little give to it. And you want to make sure that it's not real squishy. Okay? do today's joke real quick too. Today's joke. Okay. What has 4 fingers and a thumb but isn't alive?
Your cousin is here.
What cousin is here?
Janice.
Oh Lord. Hi Janice. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing crazy. I love her. She is one of my favorite cousins. And you're not supposed to have favorites, but she's one of my favorites. So, what has fingers and a thumb but is not alive? I think that's what it is. Okay, I have more people on now. So I just want to tell you we are making smoothies first, and then we have another thing we're going to make. And we're making smoothies, one, because it's so much food left from Thanksgiving. We don't need to make no more food. I don't want to make no more. I'm tired of food, actually. And we're also making it because I got the flu. Literally. Like I said, I don't have that when people be like, oh, I'm sick, I had the flu. No, they swabbed my nose and told me I had the flu. I couldn't stand. I could not stand. I couldn't turn my head. I couldn't walk. I'm doing very good right now. Praise the Lord, because I could not. And then I was at the doctor, and I was up on that medical table, and then they was like, okay, you can get down. And I was scared to get down. I said, please don't let me fall. And then the doctor helped me, and then I got down. That's what had happened was. Yep, okay. So, we're making smoothies because I don't have the strength, and we already have food here. Okay. I say okay a lot because I've been hanging around Liam. Next, you go around the edge of the dragon fruit, and the juice is coming out. And, oh, I didn't show you the inside of this one. Okay, this is the inside of a yellow dragon fruit. And what I was talking about was the seeds are different. The seeds in the yellow one are larger, and there's less of them. And this one, they're small, and there's a lot of them. And so then we're gonna do this one too. This dragon fruit. And Google is a good teacher because it said yellow dragon fruit is more for winter than the pink and the red dragon fruit. Those are more summer. But yeah, yellow is, you can find yellow more in the winter. Just go to your local Asian grocery store. We went to a Korean grocery store, and
Hey, Kanisha.
they had it. Kanisha Butler?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hi. Okay, now we're going to taste this one. We already tasted that one in its natural state. We're going to taste this one in its natural state.
Tastes different than the first one? Like,
It's a little sweeter.
oh.
It's sweet. Oh, I didn't smell it. This one smells like a plant, too. This smells like a plant, and this smells like a plant. This one tastes like a plant. Like it smells. It tastes like it smells. This one tastes different. I can't really describe this taste. It ain't nasty, but it's not. I think I like the red one better. Okay. Next, we will use frozen bananas. Like I said, if you want to see something cool, you should stay on after. This is the last smoothie I'm making, and then we will have something cool happen on the show. I have a guest, and my guest is making something that a lot of people want to know how to make. Come on. Okay. We're going to put some mango in it. And then, is anybody on YouTube that I need to say hi to right now, or
Actually,
just watching?
but a couple more people just joined. Oh, Miss Lisa's on.
Hi, Miss Lisa.
And then there are 2 more people on that I can't even identify because they haven't said anything. Yeah, it's a joke.
Hello to the people watching. Okay. I gotta stop saying okay so much. It's a bad habit now at this point. So, I use Tara's Way, and this is bourbon vanilla protein powder. When I don't feel like eating a meal, I use this. And my doctor said that's okay. You need to talk to your doctor. Don't listen to my doctor. My doctor not your, listen, my body not your body. So you need to ask your doctor before, if you're gonna use this, ask if you can use it as a meal replacement. I can do that. You might not be able to. So, we'll put 2 of these in here. Nobody has gotten the riddle yet. I hope y'all can figure it out today, because last time y'all didn't get it either. But that's alright. Then I have, this stuff is great, but I really should not be using it right now at the nighttime, because this is Greens Blend, and this is the antioxidant one. Again, ask your doctor before you use it. Don't tell them, don't be using it because I'm using it. You need to ask your doctor, or you need to research it and read the ingredients. This has 1 serving of fruits and vegetables in it, and it is basically like, it's just it's vegetables. So you get your vegetables in for the day if you make a smoothie every day and use this powder. Now, it does not look appetizing. It's green, but it's vegetable powder, so fruit and vegetable powder. So of course it's gonna look funny. The reason I said I should not be eating this right now or drinking it is because this stuff gives me energy. I don't know how, I don't know why, but when I have noticed when I put this in my smoothies, I be lit. I be ready to run around the block. And I already got ADHD, so imagine adding this on top of ADHD. That's not good. But it's good for if I have a long day. So it is 7:57, and me and Mom will just be up tonight for a little while. Yeah. Next we have almond milk, because for the lactose intolerant people, that would be me.
Miss Lisa says your hand
My hand?
for the riddle.
No. Well, it has fingers and a thumb, but it's not alive. A hand is alive. You have to think of what's not alive. Okay. So yeah. Miss Phyllis Driver, gloves. Yay, you got it. The answer was gloves. They have fingers and a thumb, but they're not alive. It's gloves. Something smells really like good, like passion fruity. It's probably this dragon fruit. Hold on. Okay, go on there, good. Alright, again, I don't like loud. I don't like loud. love that. Now, it looks nasty. Don't make me laugh. I'm gonna cough.
Well, stop saying stuff like that.
It does not look appetizing.
Just jump out the gate talking about it looks nasty.
Because hi Jalen, my cousin. Hi Jalen. Because I used the green powder. That's why it looks like this. So, yeah. And if you want it to look different, if you want it to look more appetizing, add in some. I usually use raspberries, blueberries, blackberries, and strawberries. That's my go-to. This dragon fruit, in its natural state, is new for me. I've used frozen dragon fruit, but that's why it's like this. So, yes, that is what happens. And like I said, ask your doctor before you start eating this stuff or drinking this stuff. Mom said hers is good. We're gonna see how mine is. Oh, that's good. That's good. Looks like mud water, but that's okay. And there you have it. I have dinner for tonight. And when you have a protein smoothie, you're not supposed to chug it. My doctor says you're supposed to eat it over 20 minutes. So the duration of eating it is 20 minutes. So you don't chug it, okay? All right. My next guest needs no introduction. She is a friend of the family and a family of the friend. And she is known throughout the city for her community work, and she touches the city. Stop laughing. She touched the city with her cooking. So we have none other than Miss Andrea Denise Thomas.
You have to give her my government name.
Oh, my bad. Okay, we have none other than Miss Andrea Bishop Thomas. We hear you. Thank you. We have her coming on to teach y'all something. Now, I want you to reach your hand toward the screen. Your right hand, that's my left. Reach your right hand toward the screen and say, Mrs. Thomas, bring the lesson. All right. So she's gonna learn y'all something today. Cause I'm sick and I'm not doing it. She gonna do it. Let me clean up my dragon fruit.
You know what? The seeds in here are like, they remind me of chia seeds.
Yeah. It's like chia seeds. Oopsie.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Okay. Well, as if we all didn't get enough calories on Thanksgiving, we're not going to really be concerned about that today. We're just going to get some more. So, I love to bake, so we're going to bake a little bit today. I have a friend, she hates to bake. So,
Oh, I didn't say something.
okay, go ahead.
Go ahead.
She got to say something else. So go ahead.
I just want to say that the reason I said y'all be excited for this part is because so many people want to get her recipes. And today you get to have one of her recipes.
Mm-hmm.
So don't be going and selling it. Okay? Don't do that. You can't just take her stuff and start selling it. You can't do that. Okay? Okay. Disclaimer.
No. So, I don't mind sharing recipes. The one drawback that I have about sharing recipes is that, yeah, besides some of them being really special to me, is that I don't want.
Just say it.
Sometimes when other people make them, they don't come out quite right, and so when someone says, "Oh, where'd you get that recipe from?" and they put my name in the mix, I don't want it to go down like that. So that's why. But we are going to share this one today.
Talk about, yeah, Sister Thomas taught me.
No. Okay, so today we're going to make chocolate pie.
Excuse me, my butt's big.
Okay, so in our house we've already done sweet potato for Thanksgiving. That's over with. So I made a chocolate pie for another friend, and I didn't get to make one for myself. So you just come on right on across. You just do your little finger. Okay. So we're gonna start. We're gonna have 2 bowls, and you can have 2 bowls, or you cannot have 2 bowls if you want. But we're gonna start with this first bowl, and it has 1 cup of sugar in it. And I'm gonna grab something to mix this with. Okay, so we got a cup of sugar. We have 3 tablespoons of flour. It can be all-purpose flour. You do not need to sift it, so you can just dump it in with the sugar. And we got 3 tablespoons of cornmeal.
That's a secret.
And then we have 3 tablespoons of powdered cocoa. So cocoa powder. I'm just gonna dump that in too.
Let me take this out the freezer.
Yeah, you can take it out. Okay. And so in your dry bowl, you're just gonna mix this all around, mix it together. This is probably going to be one of the easiest pies that you're going to make. So it's kind of like, if you like chess pies, kind of like a chess pie, but it is, I've kind of done a variation to it to make it less custardy, a little bit more creamy. So, okay. So once you mix it, is your phone on? Nope. Trying to see if they can actually see it.
Okay.
Your mixture is gonna look kind of like a light brown color. Okay. Alrighty, so we got that mixed together, and we're just gonna set it aside. And then in another bowl, we're going to beat 3 eggs. So, crack the first one. Peek at it. It's okay. Yeah, last one wants to be tough. Wash that off my hands. Take a whisk, and I'm just going to beat this. You want to make sure you beat that pretty well, so that if you've ever had a pie or seen something where you've got kind of like a white streak through it, it's because Gabrielle's right there nodding her head. It's because you didn't beat it well. So whether it's scrambled eggs or anything like that, that's typically what happens. Also have 1 stick of butter, so 1/2 cup of butter. And we've already...
Not a 1/2 stick. 1/2 cup.
1/2 cup, which equals how many sticks?
1 stick.
1 stick. So we've already melted that earlier, and it's cooled off just a little bit, because you don't want to put it in there piping hot, or you will have scrambled eggs in your pie. So we're going to dump that in with our beaten egg. thing we're going to add is 1/2 cup of light corn syrup. So not dark, but we're actually going to use light. And we'll give that red 1/2 cup measure. This comes out pretty good, and I'm not using a deep cup. Sometimes when you're doing recipes, if you have to use like a lot of corn syrup, or you have trouble getting it out, you can actually spray your measuring cup first with Pam, and it just comes sliding right out. But we should be able to get all of this out today. And if not,
we did make an Amazon list with our utensils, so we can put it in the comments, and she can post it after the show, so you can find little cute things like these little scrapers and just different things that we like to use.
Yeah, this one is perfect for getting things out of measuring cups. It's absolutely fantastic for getting if you're doing like soup in a can or something like that. You know how hard it is to get that cream of chicken soup out sometimes. This is perfect for that.
Hey, Miss Monique, you missed my segment. Now you're watching her segment.
So we're going to beat that a little bit more, and you're going to feel it kind of like drag on the bottom a little bit. And then our last ingredient is 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And sometimes, just depending on how I'm feeling, I may add a little bit more.
Me too. I let it run over sometimes.
Especially if it's really, really good vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, my favorite vanilla, I really will have to make this on the list. What? No, not the Mexican one.
Oh, okay.
So there's actually, it's like a bourbon paste. And vanilla is also called like bourbon. So it's like a vanilla bean paste. And it actually comes in like this round jar. And I don't have any of it right now.
Bourbon vanilla.
Really? Okay, see?
Yeah.
But it's a paste, and it is like the most magnificent thing ever for baking. So if you can find that, now I'm going to tell you, it's pricey. It's like about
$30.
$19, $21, but
Yeah.
it will last you a long time.
Yeah.
So, but it's so good, and it just smells wonderful. But I don't have any right now, and whenever I do get it, somebody else kind of like sneaks into it sometimes too.
I never used that before.
You did. I was like,
never
but you
used it.
But you did one time, and I was like, well, you did it my stuff.
I only used liquid one.
No. You blocked it out.
I didn't block it out. The one thing I did use was that Mexican vanilla.
Because you didn't like
I
that
didn't
one.
like that one. I did not care for that.
Okay. Today I'm actually going to do it right. So you're going to add your dry ingredients into the wet ones. I usually do it the other way around, but I'm going to do it the right way today. So just because it's easier to get all of the dry out. Sometimes when you pour the liquid in, you'll end up leaving some of the corn syrup on the bottom, and you don't want to do that because that's what's going to give you that kind of nice crunchy chewy crust on the top. Okay, so I've gotten all this out. And then just take your spoon or your whatever you've got, your utensil, and then you're just going to stir it together.
Stir it up the good.
Just make sure that you've gotten everything from the sides and from the bottom, and you don't need to over mix it or anything. And I typically will set this aside for about 5 minutes or so while I'm getting my pie crust together, but I've actually already done the crust ahead of time today.
If you don't know how to make pie crust, you can watch our other video. We show you how to make pie crust. So we're not showing it today because we've done taught y'all that already.
So harsh. Okay, so we've got a pie crust here that we've already made ahead of time.
Homemade, and look at these pinches, rounded. Them is pinches.
And this pie crust is a little bit different than the one I usually make. So this one, I decided I wanted it to be a little more flaky, but the bottom to be really sturdy. So what I did was, in the water, like the cold water that you add to the shortening and the flour, I put in like a tablespoon of vinegar too. And so that what that does is make sure your pie crust really flaky.
But I don't think y'all should try that yet, because y'all not on that level yet.
What?
But I'm just saying, like, I don't want them to try it and it be messed up. They have vinegar pie. So
No.
y'all just stick to regular pie crust for now, and then once you get the hang of making the regular pie crust, then y'all can do vinegar crust. But until then,
And it doesn't taste like vinegar either, so.
yeah, I'm just trying to help somebody.
Well, please help the people. Tell them all the things.
Help you, somebody. And it smells good. It smells like vanilla.
So that's what. What?
If you donated to lab school, please drop a yellow heart in the comments so that we can acknowledge you. We don't want to miss anybody. We want to make sure we acknowledge you and thank you for helping us with the work we're doing in our community.
And don't forget that if you gave or are giving through Give Minnesota, and I put the link in last week, that I'm going to match you, and I'll match the first 50 people who donate up to a total of $1,000. I'll match. And then, but if you donate through Facebook, Meta is actually matching donors. So anybody that gives up to $100, they will actually match. And I think they'll do that up to like $100,000 for each organization. So it's a good way to leverage what you give or stretch what you give to give us a boost in what we're doing in the community. So. Yeah.
And we are not Creflo Dollar.
You know what? No, we're not.
We're not keeping the money for ourselves. We're not asking you to give to something that we wouldn't give to ourselves.
Yeah.
And we're not asking you to give if you cannot give. You just cannot give, and that is okay.
Yeah, just
share it.
Share it. Tell somebody about it. Tell somebody about the work we're doing. We have a page on Facebook, and we also have a website, Mount Olivet Lab School. I shared some interesting facts on our Facebook page, or on mine actually, about the fundraiser, about the connectivity blueprint, how in our communities we have our internet is typically inferior, or when it comes to us having connectivity, we're doing things on our phones that we should be doing on laptops. We're using maybe tablets for jobs that we should be doing on laptops or on desktops. And it's because we don't have necessarily the connectivity that we need to have. And so that's one of the things that we're looking at, and I've been part of a leadership group to kind of address that here in Ramsey County and in the state of Minnesota. I talked about how our kids are actually in the state. We have like the lowest graduation rate, which is kind of baffling to me. And someone challenged me on that too, and because they thought that by having an 83% graduation rate, like how can that be the lowest? But what I told them is that you have to actually look at what the actual average graduation rate is. Look at the top and look at the bottom, because it's not a 0 to 100, and so it doesn't mean that 83 is that great. So look at those things. Talk about just the hunger in the Twin Cities and actually all across the country. And the forecast is that it's not going to be getting any better. We're seeing more and more and more families each week. And so at the end of the day, we appreciate everything that you do to help support our cause and what we're doing, and want to try to keep it going.
And that's not the point. The point is not for money. Please send me the link again if possible. Yes, we will send the link again. That's Miss Lisa. We're not here to raise money. We just thought we'd throw that in since we're here. And we will not be mad at you. Ain't nobody hearing me over that.
You'll be okay.
We will not be mad at you if you do not donate. That's not us. That's not what we're doing. So we just appreciate if you can, and we appreciate if you can't. We appreciate you viewing and being a part of our community, because you guys are not our fans. You are our supporters.
You just said that in like some interesting syllables there.
You are supporters. You're not fans, because we're not famous or nothing. So you're supporters.
Gabrielle says your family.
Yes, your family.
And I say this all the time too when because I actually hate fundraising. I really do. I don't mind writing proposals, but I hate the ask. But I'm always saying that there are 1,000 million whatever worthy organizations out there. So it's not just limited to us. There are so many people that are doing incredible work. So always keep that in mind, and just whenever you get a chance to support anybody in any way you can, so whether it's giving your time or just giving them some encouragement, take that opportunity, because it is a lot of work, but the work in itself brings gratification just in knowing that you've helped someone, but then more importantly that even the people that we encounter, they actually help us, because they teach us to continue to be authentic and to continue to have a big heart, to have a heart for people. I think if we lose that, and we just become numb to what's going on in the world, and even what's going on even in our immediate community and our households, the world can't get any better. So always take the opportunity to help people and always get better at what you do.
We done preaching now.
So typically I'll wrap the edge of a pie crust with foil, and I don't want to say lazy, but sometimes I just don't feel like tearing those strips. So I've learned a really neat trick on my own, just kind of one day fooling around, to just put the pie on a piece of foil and just kind of wrap it up around the edge of the crust.
And we do this so that the crust does not get browner and burn than the rest of the pie, because it'll cook faster than what's cooking on the inside.
Mm-hmm. So what we're gonna do is, I got my oven up to 450 right now. I'm gonna turn it down to like 425, and I'm gonna leave it there for 10 minutes, and then I'm going to turn it down and let it cook at 350 for like the next 35 minutes until the center of it sets.
Today's shout outs. We would like to shout out my god brother Joseph, who plays for Northwestern. He is number 20, and he played on Saturday, and he got hurt, and he's doing well. He's recovering. We thank you for the prayers that you sent for him, and please pray for his mama.
Yeah, pray for his mama.
His mama, because you see your child get hurt, she can't run out on the field, and it's hard. So, and pray for his dad. Pray for the whole family. And yeah, that's our shout out for today. Is Joseph, who we love so much.
Yeah,
and we miss you.
And Joseph is just like a really incredible, just an incredible human being. I won't say incredible kid or incredible. He's just an incredible human being, because even through all that, he said, he did a post today that said, "I'm coming back." Coming back stronger and everything. And so, and one thing is that he never forgets to thank God for just being able to play, and just for just the blessings that he's received. And so I'm so proud of him for that, and for being bold in his faith. And so, yeah.
Okay. spend time with his white daddy. Y'all seen Bringing Down the House? That movie's funny. Alright. Today's advice. It's time to be serious.
Hold on a second.
Okay. Today's advice is sit your butt down somewhere and rest. That's today's advice. No, that's not it. Okay. You ready? Okay. If your idea of giving... What? Sorry.
Time for her to go to sleep.
Okay, I'm gonna be serious. If your idea of giving is that whatever you put out, you should receive in equal measure, you've actually mistaken giving with a business transaction. Yeah,
I said that one time. I said love is not transactional.
that's right. And so when you give, you gotta be giving from your heart and not expect anything back. That sounds like a frog. You gotta give because you want to give and not be waiting for a return. Yes, things should be reciprocal sometimes, or reciprocated.
But they
may not always be like that, and you gotta be okay with that. So if you're not in a position to where you can give and not expect something back, you don't have to keep giving right now. You take you some time to figure that out, figure out why, figure out yourself, and then you can start giving again. But until then, you probably might not want to give for a little while. Yeah. And I'm being serious.
I know, that's the scary part.
I'm being serious. And then the last thing I just want to say is, okay, I'm gonna look into the camera. Whatever you're going through in this season, know that it won't last. Seasons change. Sometimes the rain falls down in June. Sometimes the sun goes round the moon. And if you are having a bad season right now, just know that it's not going to last forever. Okay? I'm being serious. It's not going to last forever. So whatever you're going through, it will not last. Life gets better. I promise you. Life does get better. And if you need to go to therapy, go to therapy. Please. Black people, we need therapy. Okay? Why is she laughing? We need therapy. Okay? It's not just for white people. Therapy is not just for white people. It's important. It's imperative. That's the right word? That we use these resources that the community has to offer. You can get free therapy some places. Okay? I know people say, oh, it's expensive. I can't afford it. Well, now you can, especially with COVID. You can afford therapy. And you can do it telehealth. They got that now. I do telehealth because ain't nobody driving all the way to Edina. So, yes, I think therapy is great. I encourage you to try it and to just remember that life gets better. It does not stay horrible. Okay? But you have to stick around to see that. That's the key. You gotta stick around to see it get better. Okay? Alright. Well, I love you guys. I appreciate you being here with me. Every Monday, y'all just come and you just love us and you just support us, and we appreciate that. And thank God for you. Alright. That's all I have for today. If you missed the first part, you can go back after we end it and watch and learn how to make dragon fruit smoothies. That was what I did today. She made pie. I made a smoothie. All right. Peace and blessings. Bye.